What is up, everybody? My name is Spidrewman, and today I'll show you how to make Shocker in LEGO DC Supervillains. So let's get right into it. First, you want to go to Appearance, Head, Head again. You want to go to Head again. You want to go to Custom Head 16 and make it this color right here. Next, you want to go to Face Decal Color and make sure it's this black. Alright, next you want to go to Attachments. You want to choose Hood, and then you want to make it this black right here. Next, you want to go to Arms, you want to go to Left Arm, and you want to choose Vibe, and you want to choose this yellow right here. So you will need the TV Heroes pack to make this custom. And then for the right arm, you want to choose Sleeves, and then for color 1, you want it to be this yellow, and then for color 2, you want it to be this dark gray. Alright, next you want to go to Hands, left hand, you want it to be the same color as the head, and then for the right hand, you want it to be the same gray as the bottom piece of the arm. Alright, next you want to go to Body, Preset Body, you want to choose Joker Minion, and you want to choose Black. So the little Joker logo is pretty much covered up. You still see the bottom of it, but yeah, the hood covers it up. So don't be too worried about that. Next you want to go to Hips, Blank, you want to choose Black. And then for legs, you want to go to Blank, and then of course choose Black. And then for effects, you want to go to Hidden Impact Effects, turn them on. For style, you want style 1. And then for the color, you want black, because it's just kind of like a shockwave. And then for Jump Slam effects, turn them on. For style, you want style 1. And then for the color, you just want black. Alright, for the personality, you want to choose Health, Health Icon, you want red. For Health type, you just want standard. For the voice, just choose Voice 3. For target, choose Livewire. For speed, choose normal. And then for animation, choose cool. And then for the abilities, you want to go to Square, tap Square, you want to choose Bolts, turn them on. For the origin, you want right hand. For the style, you want 1. And then for the color, you want this black. For the damage type, you want sonar, and then you want targeting on because we don't have anything in the hold square section. Next, for circle, we're going to go to tap circle, you don't want anything, and then for hold circle, you want to choose explosion attack, turn on, you want explosion style 3. For the damage type, you want sonar. For the explosion color, you just want black again, so it just looks like, you know, a shockwave. And for the explosion effect, you want 4. Alright, and then for X, double tap X, you don't want anything, and for hold X, you can add hyper jump, so it's kind of like the gauntlet is launching him into the air, but I decided not to. Just because, you know, he's more of a grounded character, he's not a big supervillain. And then you, of course, don't want Grow. And then for skills, you want to choose Technology and Smash Walls. And then finally, we're going to go to, hold on, Basic Information, of course, name him Shocker. For the affiliation, we want to choose Unknown, and then for the status, we want to choose Villain. So let's put Shocker into the world of LEGO DC Supervillains and see what he can do. Here's the Shocker that we made in LEGO DC Supervillains. I think he's looking pretty good. Let's just get a 360 shot of him. Alright, looking pretty good. Of course, he can shoot bolts like this. Like that. He can jump slam. Ooh, maybe he can jump slam. Alright. He can do a little explosion effect. I think that looks pretty cool. Like that. He can aim his bolts like this. Looking pretty cool. And, yeah, that's about it. So, let's get some crime going and see what Shocker looks like in action. Alright, here, of course, is the Shocker that we made in LEGO DC Supervillains. I think he's looking pretty cool, very comic accurate. Yeah. This is, of course, a character that we already knew about, but it's still surely a great character. I think that he did turn out very well. He's doing Gamora's little animation because she has a sword. So, yeah. Of course, we made Gamora earlier today. Not really earlier, but because this video's right after. But, yeah. Both very cool characters. Both, of course, part of the Infinity Saga. And yeah, Homecoming is actually my 4th favorite MCU movie, of course, because of Spider-Man. It was my first, but when it was first released, but you know, Endgame and Far From Home both came out. But yeah, this is, of course, one of my favorites, very special to me because it's the first Spider-Man MCU movie. I've been wanting him in the MCU for years, and when I was little, I just considered the Amazing Spider-Man movies part of the MCU, just because of how badly I wanted him in there. And now he's in here, so I don't have to consider those trash movies MCU anymore. I really shouldn't say that because you guys might not think they're trash. I just do. Of course, Andrew Garfield is not my favorite. Tom Holland is, and then Tobey Maguire is not a close second, but not a far second. And then, you know, Andrew Garfield is just off the charts bad for me. You know, hit Peter Parker skateboarding at school, that's not Peter Parker. But yeah, that's about it, or I guess this isn't about it. I did this with the Gamora video too. But of course we will be doing on Wednesday we will be doing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 classic Marvel 80 characters, so I'm very excited about those. Iron Man will be our next character, and then Thor, I believe, is coming the day after. So I'm very excited about those two characters. I personally love my Marvel 80 designs. I don't know about you guys, but I like how they look. I think that they turn out very well, and I just love classic designs for characters. Like, if I were to choose which comics to have, like, nowadays or back then, I would definitely choose, like, 60s and 70s comics. Those were just, the art is better, I feel like the stories are better, most of them. I like the Spider-Man story from 2012, and that was a good one, but other than that, I just feel like the old comic lines are so much better. Like, yeah, they just kind of got worse as time went on, but the 60s and 70s are like the two best years, or the two best decades. Yeah, decades. For some reason I thought that a decade was 100 years. No, that's a century. And those were the two best decades for comic books. Of course, the 60s is when Spider-Man was, what am I saying, introduced the same month as my birthday, so I'm very excited about that. Or I use that as a cool little fun fact about me. And then, yeah, fun fact actually, I found out that Spider-Man was first introduced on August 10th. So that's very cool. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.